Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Marshall's. Starting off in the glass display, they have the brand called Rosie Jane, which I've seen in Sephora before. Now, if I don't show you the price on this, sorry, sometimes they have it at weird angles. I'll be going over lots of Arabian fragrances that I haven't seen before, like that Lattafa Musk Sugar Plum, along with new gift sets like this Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal going for $119. If you've ever heard of that Ofra Cherry perfume, let me know in the comment section how that is because I've never seen that before. Now, Cosmic I've always seen. As far as the gift set, they have Dolce & Gabbana, Moschino Toy 2 Pearl, Polo. Most of these are $79.99. They do have an Arabian fragrance one, which is always cheaper. That three-piece set is only going for $29.99. Back to the rest of the designer fragrances, I've spotted Michael Kors Gorgeous, another Jean Paul Gaultier, Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, Paco Rabanne. So they have a large variety here. I actually found more new items in Marshalls than TJ Maxx this time. I'm starting to see certain fragrances pop up over and over lately, like this one. I don't know too much about it, but I am seeing like two different versions of this. I can't remember what the scent was for the second one. My store's glass display was filled to the brim. I'm telling you, a lot of the prices I couldn't see on there because it was jam-packed, but you can expect that type of thing this time of year. I spotted Chloe fragrances, Lancome, Ellis Brooklyn, Toka, Cayer. So I'm seeing a lot of new fragrances in general. Back to that Offer brand, I spotted one called Sensual. So like I said, I am curious about those since I've never heard of it before. MCM is right underneath. I heard they came out with some new stuff that hopefully I can share on my channel soon. That Vanilla Musk one I'm seeing pop up quite a bit. Oh my gosh, so this is called Sweet Heaven. Even though I don't know what these smell like, obviously it's in the glass display. I seen someone talk about this and say it's a pretty good deal. Like I said, don't know what these smell like, but obviously it's a Killian dupe. In the men's section, I spotted Paco Rabanne, an Assad gift set, 9 p.m. Their glass display was jam-packed too. Okay, on to the shelf, so I spotted the Good Scent Caramel Toffee Pudding. I was really picking up the toffee note in there, the dates, and it also smells like it has brown sugar in there. It's on the warmer side, so it's perfect for colder weather. If you are a gourmand lover, I would definitely try this out if I was you. As always, this is a pretty affordable price at $14.99. So yeah, I give this one a thumbs up. It was pretty good. Speaking of the Good Scent, I spotted these new Good Scent fragrances called Studios. The first one is called Honey Glaze. So these are going for $14.99. If I had to describe this, I would say it smells like a sweet coconut, not sunscreeny at all, and a sweet glaze to it. So I actually think this one was pretty good. Right next to it, they had vanilla macaron, and I would say that this is pretty accurate. It had a slight pink sugary scent to it, but overall, I would say that this is more sheer than anything. At a different store, I spotted some other fragrances in this Studios collection. So the first one was Raspberry Sugar. While this isn't really unique, I feel like it's an everyday, like sugary raspberry scent pretty much. It has a brightness to it. It also smells pink, if that makes sense. So overall, I would say that it is okay in my book, but the real one that I want to talk about is Vanilla Biscuit. Oh my gosh, this is for the gourmand lovers. If you wanted something sweet with spices in there, this is perfect for winter. It's warm. Oh my gosh, you guys have to try Vanilla Biscuit. This just smells so good. My husband was with me and even he liked that one the best. Continuing with the good scent, I found the croissant scent finally going for $14.99. Guys, this pretty much smells like a croissant with a sweet glaze. It does have some sheerness to it, so I don't think it would be super long lasting, but I feel like it would be a nice sweet skin scent or even for layering. These Mindset Moment perfumes is popping up a lot lately. This is Uplift and Bergamot and Sea Salt, and that is a very bright bergamot scent with a touch of the sea salt in there. I also spotted Unwind Vanilla woods and peony, and I would say that's pretty accurate, especially the vanilla woods part. This rosewood perfume is pretty linear. What I mean by that is that it doesn't really change from the rosewood scent. That is exactly what it smells like, rose and woody notes. For this Circa brand, comment below if you've ever tried this because there's something in here that kind of smells a little bit off. They had a bunch of different ones, but like each one smelled like it had like a weird chemical scent to it that I really wasn't feeling. The Sun Club has Dinner Date for $16.99. This was a little bit hard to describe. It definitely is a gourmand scent. I know this is weird, but it kind of smells like bread. I don't know. It doesn't at the same time smell like food. It smells good though. I've been searching high and low for the Zara fragrances, and this is the only one that I find. Hopefully my store gets new ones soon. On to the next one. They had plenty of Le Monde Gourmands. I actually went over all of those before. They had another good scent called Vanilla Allure. It says it's an EDP elixir collection for $16.99. This has top notes of jasmine and golden vanilla, middle notes of tonka bean and light brown sugar, and the base is light musk and amber woods. This had a sweet vanilla scent to it, but it also had this weird stale coffee scent in the background, which threw it completely off. It was very musky and perfumey, so I didn't like this Vanilla Allure. I'm seeing more of these mimic hair perfume bottles popping up, so this is in the 108 and it's going for $14.99. As far as Sand and Fog, I did find Love Letters, which I went over before. They have them in two different packaging. In the back, I actually seen Te Amo, which has notes of lemon, peach, rose, and gardenia. This scent starts off very bright with the fruity notes, but pretty much ends in a floral, really picking up that rose, and the cedar wood is noticeable. So overall, I would say these notes are pretty accurate. I feel like the fragrance is just okay in my opinion. That is going for $14.99. On the top shelf, I always see this Arabian fragrance for $16.99, but I'm not sure what that actually smells like. For those who love It Girl juices, I found two new scents. So this is Honeyed Plum, and it smells probably exactly like what you think. It has a honey scent to it that's not too overly musky or mature, and then you have that sweet plum blended in with it. If you enjoy fig, they also have fruitful fig. This isn't as sweet as I thought it would be, and it kind of smells perfumey, so I would pass on this one. When I seen the Good Scent Sweet Cream with notes of marshmallow and whipped vanilla, I was for sure thinking that this was going to be something so sweet and good, but I actually detect most of the jasmine for some reason. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be, and it's kind of light, so not for me. Not sure what this perfume brand is, but it is tiny, and it's going for $6.99. I mean, as small as this box was, I would have thought this would have been cheaper. Aeropostale has a new body mist called Milk and Honey. I would say that this is pretty sweet and accurate as far as the name, but it does have a perfumey vibe to it. Dang, who is opening up these boxes? Y'all are bold. Y'all are gonna start making them lock up everything. I'm not gonna touch this. I'm just gonna set it to the side. They did have a new Modern Memory called Goddess Aura going for $14.99. Definitely a dupe of Burberry Goddess. It smells just like it, just not as potent. The Good Scent has a fragrance called Corazon Intense, and this was interesting, but in a good way for $14.99. This has notes of red berries, pink peppercorn, and violet, middle notes of mariposa lily and ylang ylang, and the base is Mexican vanilla and musk. I'm going to pause it right quick because I want to talk about that Mexican vanilla. For some reason, it has like a cinnamon sweet scent to it, almost like the Abuelita's hot chocolate. I'm not joking. Think of that in the background, but mainly this is a floral scent and it smells pretty good. I really like that Mexican vanilla note. I didn't spot many Sand and Fog, so this isn't something exactly new. We've seen their shimmer mist before, but I don't think I've ever seen it in the scent of vanilla sugar. I did do a review on this in the past before. These shimmer mists are going for $12.99. Back to the Good Scent though. I spotted a new one called Vanilla Cloud. about. Of course, this is going for the affordable price of $14.99, and this has top notes of whipped vanilla cream, middle notes of white musk, jasmine, and sweet almond, and the base is warm cashmere and amber. I would say that I'm mostly detecting the vanilla and sweet almond, and for some reason I'm picking up like a berry scent to it. I would say that despite the notes, it's not very warm. They had lots of body sprays. So they had Paris Corner in the front, Yara and Eclair. Look at me dropping stuff as always. Underneath it though, I was kind of shocked to see that they had commodities. So this is Book going for $12.99. Of course, this is just the travel spray. And they also had the Book Plus. If you are a fan of true fragrances, as you can see, Vanilla Potion to the right, they have a lot of those fragrances in stores. Boy Smells Vanilla Era, that's not something I usually see. So yeah, that was pretty much it for the travel sizes. They did have Ellis Brooklyn Marshmallows for $14.99 if you really like that scent. I did a whole review on that. Strawberry Shake is definitely a dupe of Juliet Has a Gun Miami Shake. I did a review on this in the past too. I just haven't seen it in a while. So these oils are going for $16.99. In the men's section, I was actually shocked to see these out in the open. Usually they're in the glass display. So they had Amber Noir and Royal Blue. These are very strong fragrances. Amber Noir has more of a sheer masculine scent to it, while Royal Blue has that typical blue cologne scent mixed with spices in there. I found these body sprays called Dubai Underground, and let me tell you, Honor smells so good. If you get the chance and you see this one, it smells like you have money. It just smells so good. It's masculine, but it's not overboard. Now, Greatness is the statement one. That one is very oud forward, kind of similar to this cologne. In the body care section, I didn't spot much. I found plenty of Sand and Fog body washes, but really what stuck out to me was this Vanilla Creme Brulee for $12.99 by Hemps. In the gift set section, just like I showed you in a short, they do have lots of Mimic products. So this is the Glow Edit collections with numbers 108, 91, and 52. They also have the Viral Gourmands collection, and look at this. They got TikTok on the side of it. It has numbers 162, 163, 165, and 166, all for $9.99. If you're more into the hand creams, they do have that too. And as you can see, it says Viral, so that is going for $12.99. And of course, they still have their body washes. It's just kind of hard to find sometimes. This brand is popping up more and more, so I found Snow Body Wash. This has a very wintry, airy, light scent to it, and I found the matching fragrance mist. So if you're interested in this, you might find it in the men's or women's section. They had lots of goodies on their gift set table. So of course they have for $16.99 Palmer's Cocoa Butter, the whole kit. I know this is kind of funny, but you know Maruchan's ramen. Well, if you love lounging around, they have a whole gift set for you. They have some house slippers in there and a cute blanket. I'm not gonna lie, that is really cute. That's going for $24.99. You'll find this in different variations. As you can see, the blanket may be different, but it's overall the same price. In the men's section, they have lots of cool gifts like wallets. They have flasks for $12.99. If you're into alcohol, they have a lot of gift sets for that. This pen set would be perfect if you know someone who's into golf, and it's affordable at that. Okay, that is it for my walkthrough. Thank you for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.